I'm with the team now over at Coveya, and I'm here with the lovely Jason, who's going to tell us a little bit about what they're up to and some of the fantastic machines which you can see behind me. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
No problem at all. You're very welcome.
Brilliant. So let's start off then with a nice easy question for you. Tell us about the business. What is it that you do?
So we're predominantly we're a conveyor manufacturer called Coveya. We're based in Bristol, so we design, engineer, manufacture, assemble in two factories in Bristol, one in Warmley, one in Yate. We're predominantly a family-owned company. And yeah, roller conveyors, belt conveyors, both flat and troughed are our thing. We're successful business going around 40 years now, and yeah, we've got a great team who's put all this on. So
I have to say, it was very welcoming when we came over to the stand this morning. I love that it's a majority family-owned business. You say your family?
No, not my family. No. I was welcomed into the business about 2 years ago. So yeah, I've been sort of 25 years in bulk materials handling. So yeah, it's an industry I know well.
Oh, fantastic. So with that in mind then, you mentioned these machines behind you. We've got some conveyor belts going on. Can you tell us a little bit about them? We'll start with this one here.
Yeah, indeed. So this is our gravity roller offering. Predominantly this is designed, we do this in two general types, a high-rise and a low-rise. This particular version is the low-rise. They're generally aimed at offloading containers or packing areas where you need to transfer from one point to another. So they're extendable, they're height adjustable, and the idea is that it basically saves workforce and labour time. You're able to drop boxes on one end, and by gravity, they end up at the other end for somebody else to pick off. It's not particularly rocket science, but it's very cost saving and efficient for a lot of businesses.
I love that, because I genuinely think, especially now with we're in a cost of living crisis, there is this a work shortage as well of people. Something like this, which yes, you say isn't rocket science, but actually it goes back to the basics.
Yes,
but it does it really well.
Absolutely.
And that's what people need, surely.
Absolutely. Yeah, it does. It's a simple product. It's a reasonably cost-effective product. It's not particularly expensive at all, and it does the job perfectly. So yeah.
Tick all the boxes. That's what I think for this one. Brilliant. Well, let's have a wander around then, shall we? Because I know we've got another one over here that I'd love to have a little look at. So this is our second conveyor, and this one does something a little bit different.
Yeah, so this is a powered conveyor. This particular version is a 900mm flatbed, so it's 900mm wide belt. This particular one, the actual conveyor, has a grip top belt on. So it's very good at conveying up a variety of different angles. So you can incline this quite happily. There's a variety of different belts we can put on it, as you can see on the conveyor itself. Depending on the product you're conveying, depending on the angle of inclination, whether you want to go up, down, we can supply basically a complete bespoke build. So we do this particular range is our Easy Kit range. It comes in two general versions: the flatbed version, as you see here, and a troughed version, which is basically a belt that is presented in a kind of a trough. So the product actually sits inside the trough, and it's not able to spill over the edges. So we offer these in a variety of different widths, so from 300mm all the way up to 1500mm. They come as we can produce them as standard, so we have all these parts on stock. We can do very fast turnaround on them, but also we have an engineering team who can develop a complete bespoke application as well. So it enables us to be very versatile and the markets we go into. So yeah, PPMA, it's a great show for us. But also we operate in a variety of other industries and genres with this particular type of conveyor.
I mean, I think that's definitely goes without saying, doesn't it? After hearing what you were just speaking about, it really is quite versatile, this one, and it must actually go down really well that, yes, you've got the standard one which you can use, whether it's the flat one or the trough, but also the fact that you can make it bespoke to the needs of your customers.
It gives us the ability to be able to react to a customer's needs. So if they, as I say, we carry stock of all the different widths, all in different section sizes, so we can build these up very quickly. So if a customer comes onto us generally and they want a standard machine, we can get a product out to them potentially, depending on how we are in production, in sort of 2 to 3 weeks, which from sort of cradle to grave of the project is a very fast turnaround, and it gives us a real selling point within the industry. There's not many of our competitors who are able to offer that. That said, we're also able to offer that complete bespoke solution that we can completely tailor-make the conveyor to whatever the customer specifications. Obviously, the lead time's a little bit longer on that, but they get a completely bespoke product to suit their application.
I mean, fantastic. So, come down and have a chat with the Coveya team and find out actually how they can meet your needs. But thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us, and enjoy the rest of PPMA. Thank you.